Hello again. Episode 2. I'm really surprised if you're actually listening. I just didn't expect it. But thank you. This is really cool. Thank you for listening. So last episode I was saying that I would record the first 3 episodes before I release all of them. And the time it takes for me to release all of them would depend on when I recorded the next episodes. And I'm actually recording this the same day I recorded, like almost right after I recorded episode 1. So, right now I'm pretty motivated, but I feel like it's not gonna last. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully it does though, that'd be cool. But something else I talked about last episode, I talked about how I spend a lot of time at home because I hate going outside. Comment if you're like that. You might be, you might not be. I don't want to speak for you. But yeah, I hate going out. I'm really comfortable at home and I'm stuck in my comfort zone. I know it. But I also talked about how I do go out sometimes, but it's mostly for work. And you might think, if I'm really this anxious and socially awkward and socially weird, that I wouldn't even be able to have a job and be out there to work. You might think that if I can go out there and work, then I should be able to go out there and do anything I want. I should be able to go out to parties, go out to just social gatherings and do the same thing I do at work, right? But there's a story behind like the jobs I have and how I get through them. Because there was a time that, not that long ago, there was a time that I was deathly afraid of getting a job. Deathly afraid of it. I would literally look online for stay-at-home jobs because I know I need money. I'm 20 years old. I need money. I've got a lot more things I need to pay for now. I've got to pay for school. I want to move out and live on my own soon. Right now, I'm still living with my parents. But I soon want to be able to move out, so I need more money. I've been saving up. But yeah, so I knew I needed money. So I was literally out looking online day after day. It was always on my mind to go out looking for jobs online so I would never have to leave. Oh my gosh, I hate even thinking about that time. It was horrible. But if any of you have as much anxiety as me to the point where you're looking for online jobs, stay-at-home jobs, then you've probably found out that it's like impossible to find anything that's going to give you enough money to live online. It's impossible. So yeah, I couldn't keep asking my parents for more and more money. I just couldn't do it. I felt too bad. So I was faced with, I have to go out and get a real job, even though I'm going to dread going to work every day. I'm going to be stressed out 24/7. Oh my God. I didn't think I could do it, man. That really caused me a lot of depression and stuff. That was a year ago now. So before that, I had never really had any work experience at all. I was literally relying on my parents' money to feed myself, to go out and hang out with friends. I was relying on my parents' money. So I literally had to tactically find something I could actually do without wanting to kill myself at work. Like, I'm sorry for being gory and being like, you probably shouldn't say stuff like that in a podcast, but that's how strong it is for me. I need to find something I can deal with so I don't kill myself at work. I spent a good month constantly looking online for real jobs, not online jobs this time, real jobs, because I know I had to do it. I needed money. And I'm constantly doing this because I got nothing else to do. I'm not going outside to do anything else at this point in my life. So I'm constantly looking, and I find the job I'm still currently at. It's billing, where I literally just I can mind my own business and type on the computer pretty much all day. Your job is to literally just write down. It's billing for a truck company, so I just write down where a shipment is going to, write down or type in where the shipment's coming from and like what's on the truck and all that. It's a very easy job, and I know I should be talking to my coworkers and stuff. I have one kid that I talk to while I'm there, and I feel like the only reason I'm even talking to him is because he's a really talkative person, so he kind of just talks to me. But there's a lot of other people there too, but they let you listen to music while you're there. So a lot of people are minding their own business. I don't feel so bad about not talking to my neighbors. I have two neighbors, the one that sits to my left, one that sits to my right, like super close to me. Like, I'm kind of claustrophobic, so that actually kind of hurts that they're so close to me, but I've barely spoken words to them. I'll talk more about, experiences at work. But yeah, I don't really talk to them. And that bugs me, every day I'm kind of thinking about that, how I don't talk to them. I feel like I should be a kind person and talk to the people next to me, but I don't know. It's hard for me to do. So that's my job. One of my jobs. I actually have two, believe it or not. But we'll talk about the other job and how I got that one a little later. My point is that I'm barely making it through my job, this first job. I'm barely making it through because right now I get stressed every time I have to go to that job. Even though I can mind my business, I'm constantly thinking about all these people around me in there. There's a lot of people in there working. They all have their cliques of people they talk to, get up. They sit in the break room and talk to each other. People are creating lasting relationships in there while I'm sitting here at my desk just working, and that's it. Talking to the one kid that sometimes comes over and says a few things to me. We usually talk about music because we both like that a little bit. But besides that, I'm not talking to anyone else. When I first started the job, me and the kid I was talking about, we would take our lunch breaks together in the break room. But a couple months later, he actually changed his schedule. So, he's not taking his lunch break at the same time. So I had no one to talk to on my lunch breaks. Now I literally go out in the parking lot. And just sit by myself, listen to some music, and eat my lunch. I guess that's really not that bad. I don't know. Some of you might think that's really bad. Some of you, you might do that too. So I hope you don't feel so bad about yourself. You're not the only one that does that. I do that every day now. It's a habit. I'm desensitized to it too. Now I don't even care. I just do it. I mean, I'm still anxious about it, that I do it. I wish I didn't have to do it, but I do it. I also have a lot of awkward relationships with people there. So when I first started working, I was kind of trying to change my life a little bit. I said, I'm going to go into this job. I'm going to talk to as many people as I can, and I'm going to have a good time at this job. I'm going to love this job. So, I tried introducing myself to a lot of my coworkers, I somehow managed to get a little bit of conversation in it in the first day, but it's kind of like a fake version of me, because that's just not me. I'm not good at starting conversations, but I can fake it for a little bit sometimes if I'm feeling it. I guess the first day of work, when we were doing the training with some people, I was feeling it kind of, where I could fake it and start conversations with some people. But at this point, like as that went on, the days went by, I could not fake it anymore, I would go in there and, those people I was talking to at the beginning might be expecting me to come talk to them and be friendly with them again, but just never did. As the days went on, I'm going just kind of almost like ignoring them when I'm not really trying to ignore them, but I'm just not in a mood to talk to these people. So I haven't talked to them for months and months, and now it's just awkward, So I just have those kinds of awkward conversations with multiple people that I would literally, if I saw them in the hallway, I would clench up. Like, I don't want to see you in the hallway. It's going to be awkward having to walk by you and just feel that tension of, I haven't talked to you in so long. Wow. Sometimes I'd say an awkward hi and nothing else. Like, I don't have anything else to say to them. So it's just awkward. And then every time it happens, every time I pass them and it's an awkward situation, it just gets more and more awkward for the next time that I see them in the hallway. And that's how it's gone. So it's come to the point, and I'll explain more later, I guess, but it's come to the point where I literally stay at my desk. Even if I have to pee or if I want a snack, I'll stay at my desk because I don't want to have to pass those people that I have awkward relationships with. I don't want to have to walk by them. Yeah. So I literally stay at my desk, do my work, no breaks, until it's my actual lunch break. And then I sprint to my car. I don't sprint. I walk fast. I walk as fast as possible without looking weird to get to my car, hopefully not see anybody. Sometimes I do and it's just awkward. But I just try to get to my car as fast as possible. And I strategically park my car super close to the door so I don't have to pass people in the parking lot. It's so sad. It's so sad. I feel like I'm missing a lot more things about my job that I should talk about. But we can always go back to it. Ask me any other questions you have about my life at my job. But main point I want you to get is I'm barely making it through, man. So if this work, it's a struggle for you, you're not alone. It's me too. Alright? So comment. Thank you for listening to the second episode. It's been like 13 minutes, so I'm going to stop it here. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you in episode 3.